Do you know the fastest motorcycle in the world? How fast? This was the world's first motorcycle in 1855. Speed is 11 kilometers per hour. This is a 1939 Podakova motorcycle. He was going 40 miles an hour. This is a KTM 390 motorcycle. Speed is 180 kilometers per hour. This is a Kawasaki Z1000 motorcycle. Speed is 265 kilometers per hour. This is Triumph Daytona 6752. Speed is 271 kilometers per hour. This is a Suzuki GSX R750. Speed is 275 kilometers per hour. This is Augusta Brutal 1200. Speed is 300 kilometers per hour. This is the MV Augusta F4. Speed is 300 kilometers per hour. This is Yamaha YZF-R1. Speed is 300 kilometers per hour. This is KTM's Super Duke 1292. He was going 300 miles an hour. This is a BMW M1200. He was going 308 miles an hour. This is Ducati Street Fighter V4. Speed is 310 kilometers per hour. This is the KTM 1190. Speed is 310 kilometers per hour. This is legendary Ninja CXR2. Speed is 312 kilometers per hour. Next to it is the Augusta F4-312. The speed is also 312 kilometers per hour. The blue one on the right is Yamaha YZF-RM. The speed also soared to 312 kilometers per hour. The speed of the three motorcycles is basically equal. This is an Apulia RSV4. Speed is 321 kilometers per hour. This is an Apulia RSV for 1100. Speed is 320 kilometers per hour. This is a Suzuki GSX 21200. Speed is 330 kilometers per hour. This is a Ducati Penigo V4. Speed is 330 kilometers per hour. Next to him is the Tom Brini T1 Maximo, also 330 kilometers per hour. Just follow the Suzuki GSX 13002. It was also going 330 miles an hour. This is the Augusta MVA Geist S for R2. Speed is 331 kilometers per hour. This is a BMW S100R2. Speed is 333 kilometers per hour. This is a Kawasaki Ninja CX-14R. Speed is 335 kilometers per hour. This is Kawasaki Ninja H2. Speed is 336 kilometers per hour. This is a Ducati Penigo V4. He was going 343 miles an hour. This is a Honda CB 21222. Speed is 345 kilometers per hour. This is a Suzuki GSX 130022. Speed is 345 kilometers per hour. This is the Lightning LS 218-18. Speed is 351 kilometers per hour. This is a KTM RC16. The speed was 366.1 kilometers per hour. This is a Ducati Supercar V4. Speed is 374 kilometers per hour. This is the Kawasaki Ninja H-R. Speed is 401 kilometers per hour. This is Ducati Deimosa DC. He was going 400 miles an hour. This is the MTT YDK Turbo Superbike. He was going 400 miles an hour. This is the MTT Turbo Paint Locomotive for 20R2. Speed is 439 kilometers per hour. This is a modified Suzuki Turbo motorcycle. It's going 500 miles an hour. This is the BLB7 Streamliner. It was going 591 miles an hour. And the faster to Wheeldc Attack. The speed has reached 605 kilometers per hour. But he's still not the fastest. The fastest is to ride the Tomahawk Upside Down. The speed has reached a terrifying 644 kilometers per hour. The car is powered by an 8.3-liter feed engine. Although the motorcycle is in motion, will be affected by air pressure, but his peak speed is still admirable.